There are lots of things that you learn and you understand them intellectually. You understand them academically. You understand them theoretically. But it isn't until you put them into practice and you begin working on it that you truly understand it. You begin to understand how it works with your personality, how it works with your family, your colleagues, your team, how it works in your region, how it works with your product and service, how it works in your community. There are variables that you won't understand until you try something and you decide that you're going to move forward. And when you move forward, you will often be surprised that you don't get the results that someone else got or the results that you expected. I had a client that did a major campaign, a marketing campaign for a particular event, only to discover that all the effort they put into it, only 2 people registered for the event. Now, I wasn't involved in the marketing component of it, but as I started to chat with them about what was involved, I noticed some things and I heard some things that helped me understand why they didn't get the response that they would get. And frankly, this came from years and years of doing events and years of trying to pull people together to make some things happen. You just don't know until you test and you play around, and then you realize, here's what should be done in these situations. So I want you to look at everything you do as a test, and to not be discouraged when you do something and it doesn't quite yield the kind of results that you want. And also realize that when you get great results, you have to reverse engineer and figure out what really made this happen. Your career is a test. Your business is a test. Your initiatives are a test. So much of what you do is going to be exploratory. And keep this in mind. Big companies do tests all the time. They're always testing to see, okay, does this work? Does this work in this scenario? Certainly in marketing, you will test headlines. You will test photographs. You will test different colors. You will test all kinds of things to see what works. No different in your life. No different in your career. Try it, see what happens. Try this project, see what happens. Try this internship, see what happens. Try this offer, see what happens. So many people spend a lot of time thinking and overthinking really what they're doing. I've been a victim of that. I've done that before and realized, wow, if I had simply tried this, I would have eliminated this grand scheme that I was thinking of and I would have done something else. So test. Keep in mind that it's all a test. And when you think of it as a test, you won't be so let down when you don't get the response and the impact that you thought you were going to get, because you realize it's all a test. When you read about some of for example, in the music industry, when they used to issue 45s, it wasn't unusual that they would record a song, and then those 45s would be delivered to radio stations, and the DJ say, this is the song, would say, this is the song that is being promoted, but I really like the flip side. And the flip side of that 45 would become a hit because people just liked it better. I've had so many scenarios where I put something out there and it seems incidental to me. Doesn't seem like something that was going to make a big deal to me, and it turns out that it hits and it's really powerful. And then other things I thought were going to be significant are not. So think of it as a test. Think of your career as a test and keep testing. And the more you test, the more you will learn about what you're doing, and the more likely it will be that you will hit something that will really yield the kind of results that you want. If you like this tip, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.